Hello. I'm so nervous. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today is the day after the full moon in Gemini, the last full moon of 2025. It's also the first day of my moon, so it feels like a really good time to start this channel from a place of reset. I'm redoing my altar and I'm setting intentions for this channel. I will share a little bit about every item that I'm placing in my altar, and I will be also sharing about my life here in Glastonbury. This coffee table was gifted to me by a lovely lady in London about 4 years ago. I have carried it for a few chapters now, and it always feels like the perfect surface for my altar. I have already mapped the 4 directions with a compass, and I will be starting from the direction of west, the element of water, because for me, emotions always go first. Water represents the feminine, receptive current. It holds emotion, intuition, and the subconscious. So I'm placing my feminine cup here first. Inside, I keep a few things like lavender, a rose, and this double mistletoe that I found. For me, it represents divine union within. I also keep some little notes here, some self-love spells and intentions for new romance. I'm also placing these ammonites that I've been collecting from around the tour. They find me more than I find them. In this glass container, I keep shells from Kilf Beach, where a dragon sleeps. The lady of the lake seems to enjoy guarding them, so I'm placing her here as well, with some offerings that I refresh from time to time. Also some mistletoe medicine that I made. And this painting is the Venus rose. I made it recently. Venus traces this pattern in the sky over 8 years. It's a 5-petal rose. It felt right to anchor that geometry in here. Finally, I'm placing this roe deer skull. She holds a feminine power that is wild but non-feral, soft but non-submissive, a keeper of thresholds. Moving to the right is the north, the element of earth. This is where I honor the dead and my ancestors. This book belonged to my best friend. She was a pilot and she passed in a plane crash. This is the book she studied from. I remember finding her in the kitchen in the mornings, studying and highlighting things in here. After she passed, her mom sent it to me along with a few of her things. I keep her last note to me inside it. It's very deep. It's her basically speaking love straight to the younger version of me, and a goodbye saying that she would always be with me. It really feels like she somehow knew I would need this someday. I keep a brighty cross underneath. And on top of it, I keep this little box with rocks and shells that my little brother collected for me in Spain, where I'm from. I'm also placing these special mushrooms. They've always felt like a portal that connects me back to my roots. This is my Spanish tarot deck. I only use it when I'm asking for guidance from my grandparents. My granddad healed with his hands, and my grandma carried a lot of old magic. Some seeds of honesty, my pendulum, and a sand clock. Simple reminders of truth, beauty, and time. Below this element, I keep this cat statue. I used to live with 2 cats, but when I moved to Avalon, one of them disappeared. Shortly before that, she led me to a spot in a garden where I unburied this Bastet statue, but that's a story for another time. And this labyrinth from Tintagel. I place it here because it reminds me of the journey within. Moving into the east, the element of air. This is the realm of breath, clarity, thought, and inner wisdom. I'm placing my scales here for guidance and balance. This crystal bowl was a gift from a friend. And this is my obsidian mirror, which I got at the Museum of Witchcraft in Boscastle. The first time I used it, it was when I came to Avalon and I saw 2 dragons mid-flight, like serpentine currents moving through air. This figurine guards the mirror. She represents Hecate and the snake of wisdom. I'm adding this rock carved like a key, and also these 2 heart stones. Lastly, the south, the element of fire, passion, assertiveness, action, and transformation. I'm placing here some of the deities I work with: Kali, Ganesha, Krishna, and of course, my crystal dragons. This one is carnelian. I use it for root chakra work, and it holds my blood. This other dragon is black obsidian, and it was a gift from a dear friend. It's pure protection. My dragon chalice is always here, holding some sort of offering for them. I'm also placing this rock from Kilf Beach and another one from Merlin's Cave in Tintagel. They both resemble dragon heads to me. This little figurine was handmade by a dear friend, sculpted from old clay found at St. John's Church in Glastonbury. She's an icon of Isis Sophia, the flame of feminine wisdom. And to finish, I'm adding this print by the Spanish artist Arde. He's one of my favorites. He quotes a Pastora Soler song that says, I am going to plant rosemary flowers in my window so that the bad goes away and the good comes in. Rosemary is very tied to Spanish folk magic, so it really feels like home. I keep my cinnamon brush here too, which I use to cleanse the space when I need. Then I will place the candles in both sides, but this candle goes to the feminine. So this is the altar that will hold me through the winter cycle. I will change it again when the spring comes. Every piece carries a story, a memory, or a teaching, and together they form the field I'm working with right now. So my intention is to call in clean energy that supports me, my channeling and my service, and the people I'm meant to help. I'm excited to start this channel from a place of truth, simplicity, and ritual. Welcome to my little corner of Glastonbury. And if you found this and you're still here, thank you so much. I will be sharing rituals, walks, myth, and pieces of my life here in Avalon. If this resonates with you, do feel free to subscribe. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of my life in Avalon with you.